It's time to talk about credit score. What credit score do you need to purchase a home? So credit score can also be called FICO score. So when you apply for a mortgage, your mortgage lender is going to pull what's called a tri-merge credit report. Those are credit scores from TransUnion, Experian, and Equifax. If you are an individual looking to apply for a home, we're going to take all three credit scores and use the middle score of all three credit bureaus in order to qualify you. If there's more than one person applying to be on the mortgage, we're going to review all three scores for each person, take the mid score for each person, and then use the lowest of all mid scores in order to qualify you for the purchase. And that will tell us what type of loan program and down payment will be required. So what minimum credit score could you purchase a home with? We do have programs that can go down as low as a 500 credit score. So that would be on an FHA loan where traditionally the down payment required would be 3.5%. However, if you go below a 580 credit score, you'll need at least 10% down to be able to purchase a home using FHA financing. If you had a 580 credit score and above, you would only need to put down 3.5%, like I've talked about in the other video. So VA financing, we actually have a program that could go down to a 500 credit score on VA financing, and that is with still zero money down. So there would be no down payment going down to a 500 credit score on VA. Conventional financing, you need at least a 620 credit score to start qualifying for the conventional loan. And every single loan program has different requirements. So again, if we go into down payment assistance, they have different requirements. USDA has different requirements. Investor loans have different requirements. Jumbo financing. So each loan program has a different requirement for a credit score. Now, if you're unsure where your credit is, a lot of people tell me, well, I get my credit score through my credit cards or from this free service, and my credit score is this. We can't use that information. So you can use that as a guide, but the mortgage lender has to review a recent credit report in order to truly know what credit score can be used. Now, we can do what's called a soft credit pull, which will provide us the information in all three credit bureaus. It'll tell us what your scores are at that moment. It won't show as a hard inquiry on your credit report, so that will give us a guide as to what you could qualify for. However, we will be required to do what's called a hard credit pull as we get closer into the process of you purchasing a home. A hard credit pull does show as an inquiry on your credit report, and it will last for a few months to ensure that that's the credit score and the liabilities that we're using to qualify you. So you are going to possibly have a charge upfront from your mortgage lender in order to pull a soft credit pull or a hard credit pull. So it's really just going to depend on the lender. And so credit scores, again, vary for every single program. Now, if we review your credit and your score may not qualify at this time, we have the ability to run what's called a what if simulator. So we could say, what if you paid this down or paid this off? How much time would it take and what would you have to do in order to increase your credit score where you may need it in order to qualify for a mortgage? So I hope some of this information has helped. Again, you're always going to want to talk to a licensed mortgage loan officer like myself so we can review your actual credit situation, which is also important because on your credit report, we'll know what debts you have. We'll know what monthly payments will be calculated into your debt to income ratio, which was one of those things in earlier videos that we said was important. So if you want us to check out a recent credit report for you, just get in touch with us, let us know, and we can go ahead and start going through the steps of that process. I'll talk to you soon.